As you can see, I forgot my shoes in the car. Jim would just pick me up and was like, "Hey, let's go, bud."
I kind of ambushed him in the parking lot because I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Gabe!" So I went out and picked him up. At least you got your clubs though.
Why have flip flops though? You know, it's not like I just came out of my car barefoot.
Yeah, that's too good. But
we'll get a DTO. Oh, that's on a frozen rope. Yeah, we remember what happened when we took you to Woods Valley in my town. You were hitting him in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm like, it's like 400 to the range ball machine. You're good, Jim.
A lot of people say, dude, I remember that you were on that Gabe Ryder video and you were like hitting him in the parking lot. Like people remember that video probably more than anything. Like when people bring up your videos, they're like, oh, you were the guy who hit him in the parking lot. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
That's
well,
me.
Jim, I don't know if we can hit any more right now.
Oh, there's children walking over here. We got junior camps going on out here. But
let's not kill anybody, huh?
What if I would have just totally ignored you and just like hit and almost killed
You're
somebody?
like, anyway, that's the thing most people were, boom, to John Daly just fly right over there. What's up, everybody? Gabriel Ryder here, representing the movement towards improvement out here at beautiful Raven Golf Club, and I am joined by our special guest, Mr. Veteran himself, Mr. Jimbo Logic. Still has it, never lost it. The golfing crank ninja himself. Okay, don't overdo it now.
That was actually pretty good.
All right, well, let's see you whack one.
You want me to whack one for you? All right.
Let's see, just
for old time's sake.
Start it off, you know, at the back of the range, by the path. Still has it.
Might be on the other side.
Well, now, we're gonna do a little what's in the bag. This is our segue into this beautiful crank bag. It is a very dope looking bag. Look at a little panorama around this piece.
Designed by General Custer back in 1890. This is one of the best bags that I've ever had. It's a little smaller than a normal staff bag, but it's really good looking, and it's got a big pocket here. But let's get into the gear that's inside of this bag. So I have all these Cobra wedges, right? So I got a 50, 54, this 56 is bent to a 58. This was a wide low, but I ground out the back, actually Mike did. And I've got the Fly Z. These are actually the Fly Z Pluses with X100s. I just took out the little, that little plastic piece in there. So it actually looks like a prototype. So I tell people I hit a Cobra prototype, even though this iron's like 4 years old, but it kind of looks like a prototype. You don't know what it is. It just says Cobra on it, right?
Quick tip, you guys, go into your local golf mart, find some old clubs, take out the backings, and tell people it's a prototype.
Exactly. Like you could do that with Callaway's.
Like I work in the tour department, so they kind of give me some off the shelf stuff.
See, I'm like, exactly.
Ingenious.
So I've got an F6 hybrid, 19 degrees. I took the weight out. You know, this is basically like a 5-wood for me. So anywhere from like 240 to 260 in the air. This is my favorite club in the bag. This club, this head used to be owned by Jonas Blix, 3-time PGA Tour winner. Funny story how I got this head. Andy Patnow, who's been on your channel a couple times, was friends with his old instructor. And during a practice round, Jonas was like, if I snap hook this through it one more time, I'm gonna break it. He proceeded to snap hook it, and then I guess supposedly he threw the club up in the air and kicked it like that, and the shaft like snapped, and then Andy just picked it up, and I got this much of a shaft, so I put a nice Fuji shaft in here. You know, it's an old Fly Z, but it's a great...
Andy's like, that's a nice club, I'll take that.
Well, yeah, it was just, you know, I could totally see Jonas doing that, by the way. Really nice guy. So, you know, as for the long drivers, you know, right now I've got the the Crank F7 in the bag. I took the paint off of it. This is a 2.5 degree. I typically have anywhere from 2 to 3.5 degrees with a shaft that's anywhere from like a 2X tip to maybe a 3X. You know, just something to find the right dynamic loft. But you know, these Tug Speedman from, you guys ever watch Tropic Thunder? So this, I like to name my drivers. So this is a 2 degree. So in honor of Tropic Thunder, which I think is one of the most underrated movies of all time, I decided to name some of my drivers after the cast from Tropic Thunder. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, you know, I got a This is actually a Kenny Giannini putter. We had a guy come to our golf school a couple months ago, and I had a Callaway, and I was putting with it. I was like, yeah, this kind of looks like my Callaway, but the back end's a little bit longer, and I kind of like it. He's like, oh, you want it? I'm like, no, I can't have it. He's like, no, I'll give it to you. I know the guy who makes them. So this is like a $250 putter I got for free. So that is what is in my bag.
What golf school are you talking about, Jim?
The Tour Striker Golf Academy here at the Raven in Phoenix. We do 22 to 24 golf schools at this location from October until May. So it's a really good range back here. So Martin's been doing these golf schools back here for about 5-6 years now. So it's a very nice range. So it's a lot of fun too to teach in these schools.
If people want information on that and maybe even possibly sign up, where do they go?
You would go to tourstriker.com, and then you can go to the Tour Striker Academy, where you can even if you don't want to come to school, if you live in the area, you're going to be in town, you can actually book lessons online with me or any one of the instructors on the Tour Striker website. So tourstriker.com/academy, or just go to the Tour Striker site and find the Academy logo. But
Okay.
yeah, it's a nice gig out here, man. It's a good range and great academy.
Awesome. Well, Jim, do you have anything real quick inside the bag people would be interested in knowing about? Anything particular or not really?
I don't know. Let's take a peek in here. This has got a sunscreen, SPF 100. I mean, been trying to even out my golfer's tan.
Ongoing down.
Oh, do I have him in here? No, I've got a couple F6.5 driver heads. I have some odor eaters, foot spray that you just spray it on the face to see where you're hitting the club on there. I actually have my swing speed radar, which from time to time I'll use just to kind of see where my speed's at. Let's see, what else do I got in here? I mean,
It's like you got the Mary Poppins bag, you just keep pulling stuff out.
Well, I'm not used to having a big compartment like this in this bag, so it's really nice to have that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Your typical stuff. You got your sunscreen. I got tons of gloves in here. Let's see what else if I got. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a bulge and roll machine, which I've been actually thinking about doing a video on bulge and rolling gear effect, because most people don't understand how the bulge and roll is actually off of a radius of a circle, and it's not really measured in degrees. But I'll use this in case to kind of see how the face moves, because sometimes, as you hit a driver, the face starts at, these start at 8, these F7s, an 8-inch radius, and then they normally move to like 9 or 10, which means the face flattens a little bit. So I use this to see how the face is moving, or if there's any flat spots on the face. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Kind of your typical stuff, sunscreen, and just some other golf gadgets in there.
Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing, Jim. He said, hey, look, it's too nice of a day for us to not go out and play, so we figured we'd go out there, hit some shots, and throw some more information out.
Throw it at you, like Clayton Kershaw throwing it at you.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
He's like the best pitcher in baseball. Your viewers will understand what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right, let's go play. Nice ball.
A little healer, but she's on planet Earth.
Right in the center.